What's good? It's no tap strap. Brr, brr. Bow. That was the headshot at the end of double tap. Pow. Yeah, Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. The wrestling clash of titans that I don't even think it's set in stone at all right now, but we're just as purely speculation for the future because, you know, they're talking about it so much. Islam just did a interview with Brett Akamoto, and you know, he's talking about it. That everyone's talking about it. Really, like, people want to know is, you know, this is the mountain, that great old Kazakhstan mountain wrestling. Is that like just undefeated and like, is he going to go in there against Charles and just be like we look at Khabib, just completely dominant once he gets you on the ground? Even though I do give Conor a lot of points for, you know, lasting as long with Islam on the ground as he did. Like, I think that was pretty surprising, and I gave Conor a lot of respect for that. Like, if you rewatch that fight, he was down there wrestling with him, but it wasn't as dominant. I mean, I'm not saying he was scoring takedowns or nothing, but if you had to watch Islam, you know, I mean, watched Khabib put other people on the ground, and it just looked like he was so superior that they just didn't stand a chance. Like, but Conor didn't look like that. It looked like, oh, what's gonna happen? You know, he's got him down. But we might be exposing how big of a Conor fan I am right now too. So I'm sorry. You know what? But it was impressive. You know, and Islam versus Charles Oliveira. I'm pretty much, you know, I'd be real surprised if Charles won. You know, I mean, if Charles won, I could imagine it being by a knockout though. You know, like literally, I can imagine Charles knocking out Islam, but it's hard for me to think him tapping out Islam, and that would, I mean, it'd pretty much go in the history books. Like, if, you know, he made a guy like that tap, you know, under Khabib, you know, that wrestling, I mean, it was no joke. You know, Khabib said he's the next champ. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time. So, man, I really hope Charles, you know, holds his own, because you know how dominant he's been looking in his last few fights. It's like, are we even going to see a challenge from the guy? Like, I didn't really think Justin Gaethje was much of a challenge, just because, and I'm saying I wanted Justin to win, but when he got hit and Charles got hit in the face and he got so stunned he lay back on the ground, this just was such a flaw in Justin Gaethje's game, that he just would like let the guy get up and rest and all this stuff, when, you know, he didn't want to go to the ground with him though, but he should, you know, but that's not. But that's why I said Justin wasn't going to be champion if he don't start wrestling. And that's what happened. He lost second time championship fight. So Islam, it'd be insane. I can't even imagine a world where Islam knocks out Charles Oliveira. That would be epic. That would be really epic. Like something no one ever seen coming. But I don't see it going that way. Y'all put in the comments, like, subscribe. Who do y'all think? You know, Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev. Who's going to win the exchange? Who's going to win the striking exchange? Who's going to win the grappling exchange? No tap strap.